How's it going, everybody? I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about some of the tools that I use for my not just merch by Amazon business, but any kind of print on demand. Because I'm sure if anybody's been working with print on demand for a while, you're not only sticking with merch, but you're meaning Amazon merch by Amazon, but you're also selling on probably Etsy, eBay, a bunch of other stores. You there's a big chance that you probably have your own website. Now, these are the tools that I'm specifically using for merch by Amazon. I'm going to be talking about merch by Amazon uh, mostly, but the number one question that I get is, how do you do your research? What are the tools that you use? So right now, it's going to be a very uh, casual conversation about the tools. I won't go into too much detail about specific uh, things that each of these tools can do because, for example, even just talking about Merch Informer, I could spend maybe 8 hours talking about every single tool that it has that's offered through it. But I will mention some of these things. I'll be talking about Merch Informer. We'll go to Vexels. We'll go to Fiverr. There's a number of, actually, let me go back here, Chrome extensions that I use, and we'll talk about Canva as well. For all of your, all and any kind of research that you can think of, and I'm talking about keywords, designs, what's trending on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly. You can go look in the past. For example, you can pick a date from the previous year and see what was selling that day. So that's what I'm saying. Like I could talk about this for 8 hours, but think about anything that you can do when it comes to research. This is where I would go to Merch Informer, and this is their website. If you guys just go to merchinformer.com and actually scroll through, you'll be able to see what kinds of tools they offer. So that this is probably my number one tool that I use, like I said, for so many different things. And I did a video not too long ago where I was talking about hitting finally $200,000 in sales, and things that I could have done differently, could have done earlier. And besides getting like out of the lower tiers by buying myself out, I wish I started using these kinds of tools much earlier. I just thought honestly like the first 2 years I can wing it, and I don't need to do any research. Designs will just come naturally to me. I'll be able to get the best sellers without doing any research, and that was the wrong approach. But that's just not having experience and taking a big chance on this business. So Merch Informer, like I said, probably the main tool that I would use. Vexels. Now, there are different, I would say, levels of quality when it comes to design. There is simple text-based design, simple designs that I can do myself without any problems. There's a different platform where I can buy designs from. That would be Fiverr, and I'll talk about that. But Vexels is a professional design resource. This is a professional organization, and I'm just going to be talking about designs for Vexels, but they offer other tools as well, and other products. But this is for kind of ready-made designs. So if you're saying, you know what, I don't want to, I guess you don't even have to do research or anything. You just kind of want to pay and get your designs and get your licenses. This is the place to go. So Vexels, for example, I'm just, like I said, I'm not going to go into too much depth with any of these tools. But for example, like if these are just some of the designs that, without me even uh, putting anything into the search bar, that are coming up. So if you wanted to, if you're kind of going through and you're saying, okay, this is a horror clown T-shirt design, looks awesome. How do I put that on merch, or even Etsy, eBay, uh, as my product, as my design? all you do is download it. Once you actually register with these guys, you download it, and you're ready to go. You have a license for as long as you have a membership with these guys. And again, they have thousands of designs, and you can search based on different niches, categories, styles, artists. So if you actually like something and you like that artist specifically, you can download all of their designs. You can go like horror niche, right? So all these different things are available. So this would be considered, at least this is how I view it, as a professional design resource. I'm not sure where their pricing is right now, but it's actually fairly reasonable. I have the plan where I'm able to download 100 designs a month, and again, you can use that any way you want, right? You can download this design, and you can write 5 different types of descriptions and titles for this design. So even if you download 100 of their designs a month, you can, if you're targeting different customers, it's almost like you've downloaded, I don't know, 500 if you're. I'm just doing like quick silly math, but I'm just saying there's so much that you can do with 100 designs. Fiverr, if you're not familiar with this website, this is pretty much, I don't know, you can pay for any kind of a service. So here we go, like professional services, logo design, voiceover, video explainer, social media, search engine optimization, illustrations, translations. But if you just simply go here and type in t-shirt designs, and you can even be more specific, you can actually type in merch by Amazon. There are a lot of different people that are offering designs. So you can buy individual designs, and like for example, you get the rating, you get the level of this person that's actually selling you their designs. You can buy bulk designs. I've put out even videos where I paid a couple of times for bulk designs, and this is let me see if we can pull that up. Bulk merch by Amazon designs. And the reason I'm putting in merch by Amazon just because I know how they've been promoted and targeted. So for example, this kind of stuff, 5,000 bulk t-shirt designs, Teespring merch by Amazon. Keep in mind, and then I can't remember where that video is. You can search through it through my channel, I'm sure. But these are, you don't have a license. These are not like ready. Well, it says ready for commercial use. I'm pretty sure they're not. But what you get is you get either a link to somebody's Google Drive, or somehow you can access these 5,000 designs. Keep in mind, for $25, and they're meant to give you ideas. You're supposed to edit them and all that kind of stuff. Like you definitely don't have commercial use rights, because I'm pretty sure that these guys that are selling this service, have either copied or gotten ideas from other designers who probably have rights to use those designs. At least that's how I view it. I'm sure a lot of people would be completely comfortable, downloading these designs and putting them up on t-shirts right away. That's not what I would do. But again, you're your own person. But look, if you go to these different plans here, 5,000 premium, high quality, trendy t-shirt designs for $25, you get 12,000 for $45, and 26,000 for $85. Like I said, these are, in my opinion, hit and miss, because a lot of these files are individual files, so you're not even able, for example, to download them in bulk. Sometimes you can. Sometimes they're very nicely named, and so that kind of even gives you some info on keywords to use and niches and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, this is just one way to get designs. Like there's a big, huge difference in what I get from Vexels and what I would get from, one of these guys. Chrome extensions. Just go to the Chrome web store. You can type in merch by Amazon. You're going to get all this kind of stuff. As you can see, I have a bunch of these. Productor I don't really use a lot. It's a very, very good tool. I would use it mostly for research, for trademark information. I mean, like I said, it's a huge, huge tool. It's big. So for me to even try to explain what it is, I would not be doing them any favors. Pretty Merch, you guys have seen me use Pretty Merch in pretty much every single one of my sales update videos. You get some pretty cool information on what's selling, colors, all that kind of. You can run all kinds of reports. There are a couple of extensions, for example, that I added years ago that I don't ever use anymore. So those extensions are turned off for me. But it was basically to autofill, analyze certain information. Let's see if they have any kind of pictures. So for example, like this is before Merch did their own updates with the upload function or tool or whatever you call it, right? You were able to run certain reports that you still couldn't do back then through their analyze tab. You still probably can't get these kinds of reports that these guys are doing. They used to do or I'm sure it's still the same, but like I said, I haven't used it in a while. You would get your daily, monthly reports, sales reports, so all that kind of stuff that's easily accessible that we weren't able to and probably still can't get through Amazon's original interface. But again, like even searching, like if you're reading an article and you think of, oh, okay, perfect, let's do wedding research, you can actually go to one of these tabs, options, and then you can search Amazon products based on these keywords, right, that you see. So when it comes to these extensions, there are so many of them. I mean, just go through, read the reviews, see how many people actually use them, see what would work for you. But again, very, very useful. Canva is something that I use as part of the Merch Titan, and actually Merch Titan's automation tool is something that I also use that I haven't prepared to show you for this video. It just came to me, but I will definitely mention it because I use it every single day. I'm actually using it right now in the background. I'm uploading products to eBay through my Printful integration. But for Merch by Amazon, I use it every single day because it's an automation tool that will do the auto uploads for you. So because there's another tool through Merch Titans, which is I can't remember if it's like Canva automation or something like that, where you do scalable design. So for example, it's one of those things like if you need to change one number in a sequence, and for example, like if you were to say, happy first birthday, now you can do that 100 times, right? You can go up to 100 for each birthday that somebody would celebrate. But instead of you doing it manually, there are tools that are offered that you can use, and Canva works with those tools. So in addition to that, I also use Canva for even these YouTube display pictures or covers. I use them for word designs. I use them for simple kind of graphic designs that I do. So Canva is actually probably I use it daily. Like they're definitely one of the main tools that I use. Like I said, Merch Titans Automation. Let me actually pull their website up. I'll pause this for a second. Here we go. So I've actually gone to their automation page. If you go to merchtitans.com, they have other services that they offer, but this is their automation tool, and it looks like this. And I've also done videos on that. I can do more videos for you guys for each specific platform, but I use it pretty much on. Well, I actually used to use it on every single platform here, as you can see, like Redbubble, Spreadshirt, Teespring, TeePublic, Zazzle. But right now, because of number one, time, and also sales in these other marketplaces, or I think I can be more specific and say lack of sales, I rarely, almost never, upload to any of these websites anymore. My key ones are Merch by Amazon, and through Printful, I can upload to eBay, to my Shopify store, to Etsy, and then through there you can even, because it uploads it to Printful directly, and eBay directly, like for example. But then if you're not familiar with Printful, what you can do is, for example, you can import products from your eBay store to your Etsy store, and I also sell on Amazon, but not through Merch by Amazon, but through, you know, FB. It's not fulfillment by Amazon, but it's through just having an online store and going through the merchant fulfillment, which is, you know, I would be the merchant fulfillment method, which again, I don't do any of it. Printful does everything. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if I upload products through this tool here, through this platform, to my eBay store through Printful, I'm able to import those products directly to my Etsy and my Amazon stores and my Shopify, and there's a whole bunch of other integrations that you get through Printful. So in the interest of time, and I actually didn't want to rush through this, I wanted to take time, and you know, I know that we're at 15-16 minutes here, but I wanted to take my time and go through all this. There's probably, I don't even know, like if I had to guess, like 20 other websites that I use, for example, from time to time, even just going on Etsy and doing keyword research and looking at certain products. Again, you know, print on demand is pretty big. You know, we're not just talking about t-shirts. We're talking about, I think even Printful on its own has probably like 160 to 200 products. We're talking shoes, we're talking stickers, we're talking blankets, scarves, like all that kind of stuff. You know, mostly we're spending time talking about Merch by Amazon, but I'm saying that print on demand is a huge business, and you know, you can kind of use it any way you want. But these are the tools that you guys are usually asking me about. You know, I'd be happy to take time and you know, do a video on the ones that you guys are really interested in. But for now, these are it. Merchant Former, Vexels, Fiverr is, you know, just an online, I guess, store, but you can buy designs. Chrome extensions, Canva, and you know, Merch Titans, and this is their automation. So Merch Titans automation for print on demand marketplaces, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.